It's a longtime feud that dates back to their former company. The newest knockout, Mickie James and Tara, have never liked each other. Tara still feels that Mickie James was partially responsible for her release from the WWE.
Mickie being responsible for me being released at WWE, you know, it could have a lot of truth to it. You know, a lot of people can go do the politicking way and go in the office and badmouth each other. But myself, I like to believe I had 2 more years left on my contract. I chose to leave WWE. I'm much happier here at TNA.
I mean, it was no secret that we were never friends in the first place, regardless what company it was with, and even on a personal level. So I think that she's just has some, you know, issues from the past. And obviously if she wants to take care of them, well, now's the time to take care of them. And I'm in the here and the now, and I live for this moment right now, because that's all you truly have.
The first time I saw Mickie James backstage was kind of shocking, I'll be honest with you. I worked with her in the past. I know her repertoire, I know her moves, I know her arsenal, I know everything about her. So I was kind of surprised she did come here. You know, I did stereotype her as the typical diva. Myself, I wasn't a diva. I consider myself a wrestler. And for her to come here and follow my footsteps, I guess I should be flattered, huh? You know, this is where it's at. You know, TNA is where the true fighters are.
I probably had the toughest time with Tara just because the whole thing started with her and it ended with her. And even in the match, it ended with her. So it was kind of, I feel like I have some unfinished business now with her to settle.
Earlier tonight on Impact, these two women battled all over the Impact Zone. As the brawl continued, Madison Rayne, Velvet Sky, Angelina Love, and Sarita joined the fray.
I just was in catering, just hanging out, and then next thing you know, I get attacked from behind, and lo and behold, it's obviously Tara, and she's beating the crap out of me, and yeah, I don't know. It just she just kind of snapped. And obviously, this is something that we could have settled in the ring and like settled like professionals or as women, but she just kind of took it to a different level.
Yeah, I think you hit her with a trash can.
I think she had it coming. I mean, she hit me with something out of the trash can, which was loaded with gross food from, you know, hours ago. And then so, I mean, the least I could do was hit her back with the trash can, I think.
All holy hell just broke loose.
You think?
Yeah. What? Guys?
I don't know who this diva comes in trying to take up our spot. This diva? Hell, there's 3 of them out there! Honestly. Whores! That's how they fight.
No, this is far from where they wanted to fight. They're getting to fight
tonight. That's right. They're mine.
They could not handle us. Did
God,
you see
that Mickie freaking James is
Hey,
such a
don't worry.
bitch. Mickie James and I have way too much history, and I have not forgot about what she's done to me in the
She
past.
messed with the wrong 3 girls.
That was uncalled for. You know, I don't really, I know I have an issue with Tara, but
What
there's
is
a
that
thing
issue,
called
by the way?
professionalism.
What is that issue, by the way?
She's always left a bad taste in my mouth. And apparently, her feelings mutual. We're just not friends. That's all. I mean, ultimately, I really did respect her, but that's out the door.
Bless her heart, Mickie James is probably a sweet person, you know, country girl, good heart, but, you know, I worked with her for many years, and I know deep down inside she's very self-promoting, backstabbing, and you just have to kind of ignore it, and just talent will float to the top, so.
It's no doubt that this business in itself is very, like, you have to look out for yourself because nobody else is going to do that for you, and politics, and you have to look out for number one, and at the end of the day, most people, they're looking out for themselves because that's just how it is.
I told them I'm going to welcome her with a great big widow's peak. No hug, widow's peak, and we saw that back on the Impact last week. So, you know, any girl that comes here, you know, great, you know, the more the merrier, and hopefully they're great wrestlers, but you're gonna have to go through me to get into our squared circle.
Tara and Mickie James are prepared to settle this feud at Turning Point on November 7th, but will they be able to make it until then?
November 7th, Turning Point. I'm super excited. It's going to be memorable because we haven't really had a wrestling match in ages. And I know the fans on my Twitter, they're going crazy for Mickie James and Tara match. But I think she's, you know, I've been taking MMA classes on the side, so I have a little bit more up my sleeve, I think, and a little bit more aggression and a little bit more anger now. You know, it's like building up, and, you know, I'm ready, and I think the fans are going to be super stoked. Mickie James, the wrestler, I think she's an outstanding wrestler. I'll be honest with you. She's been doing it for maybe a year longer than I have, and I was a fan of hers before getting into the business, and got a chance to work with her, and she's really tricky, very unorthodox. I'm more of a brawler. I'm more of a fighter, a stand-up boxer. A Turning Point, I think it's a fabulous match, but I'm going to tell you guys out there, it's going to be a freaking brawl, kick-ass match where I am going to dominate. Simple. I'm going to make sure it's full contact.